Okay, so now is the silence. Keeper thinks that
Silence.
you have silence will fall when the question is asked. Anyways, there's he hears no more questions and he just outstretches his hand, and from his fingertips there's some kind of light flying into you, and he says
Reflex
that
save.
nope, you cannot move. And with that he says, when the time comes you will find that the necessary information will be in your head, and you will know it when the time comes.
This battleground was getting rather cluttered.
And with that, with all this information poured into your head,
Laser beams.
you close your eyes, you open them again, and you realize you are in the basilica.
You ate him, Elmrod. You ate him. Why?
Well,
Why?
There could be only one.
Elm, Otiros, and Genkiro wake up in Basilica, and Lysander wakes up in whatever place he was. So if
He
you...
was outside the basilica.
Oh god.
I won't say anything, Lysander, it's your call completely. Oh no, wait, I think
Is the head cleric in the room?
Pretty much.
Yeah, of course. Head cleric is still in the room.
I ask her, how strong are you?
God, what level you mean?
Sure. Out of character, what level is she? But in character, how strong are you?
Oh god.
Nope. Nope.
We're going to sacrifice
Well,
random cleric.
she's definitely a good character, so if you're gonna sacrifice her, that will be an evil act. Anyways.
Yes. We're all good
She
characters.
asks, she looks strangely at you, and she says, "Well, I'm not one of them. I'm not consider myself powerful, but
I'm totally level 20.
if in terms of healing, and if the situation is needed, and if I can do it, I might bring someone from the grasp of death."
So, level 20?
I'm pretty sure clerics get resurrection earlier, so I'm guessing she's like level 12 out of character, level 12 or 13. I'm not sure exactly. To be completely honest, I didn't grade her character sheet yet.
You didn't expect us to try to kill her or anything? I mean, we're all a good party here.
Level 7 spell, so that would be level 14.
Oh
Okay.
well.
Let's just sacrifice her.
It's like,
Just before we continue, quick information for Simon and Genkiro, that you have your plus 40 to bluff, but just quick reminder for you and for anybody else, there might be some situations when I decide that, well, simple roll won't do it and you need to role play that shit.
Okay.
Or you just simply cannot roll in that situation. But, well, I will tell you if that situation comes.
so we met this keeper
Dude.
who looked like a crow.
Ah yes, I'm glad it worked out in the end.
And we learned how to destroy the artifact.
And it was this guy in yellow, and it was this giant freaking tentacle monster thing.
We're in space, and
And we were in space, and it was a space sword.
Did you drink something? Like red nose and like droopy eyes. I was totally not a hangover before I did.
Yes, guys, let's...
We need a number of things for this ritual to destroy it. First, we need an artifact of decent power.
Noted, right? Can we put that in our notes somewhere
Yeah,
on the forum or something?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Could you put it on the forum? Things to do, things needed to destroy
Well,
artifact.
players, you can freely create a topic. Like, if someone wants to be a chronicler and
Yeah, I
like,
mean, you could do it in the recap. Recap things still needed to destroy artifact.
well, true enough. So I'll do that after session.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Thanks.
If I don't forget about it, but I'm guessing I won't.
I hope not, because otherwise we're all going to forget about.
Work, you fucking piece of shit. Oh, okay. Okay, so
Done.
yeah, she
It's up.
Okay, thanks.
Wicked, well done.
So she listens to you and says, okay, like, may I assume that you are just simply telling her what you exactly need to do, like what ingredients you need?
Mm-hmm. We also need 2 people as sacrifices to destroy this.
Are we going to tell her that? Oh, bloody well.
Okay, he already told that.
Darn it.
Mind you, this
So we're gonna-
artifact, if completed and fallen into the wrong hands, could destroy the world and awaken horrible monstrosities to release them across the rest of the multiverse.
And
So
the
it would
sun.
be a very good thing to be a sacrifice for this.
Yeah, no, but we're not going to get, nice people. My idea is we're going to get a demon or a devil or an evil dragon or an undead or something.
So technically she's our first extra option in case we can't find any better, but not our first option.
Yeah, so we'll get something awful that we want to get rid of anyway.
Well, when you mention sacrifice, she slightly pales and like gasps in slight shock, and she's like, well, if Keeper said that it's the only way, but I'm guessing you're talking in character about like using bad people or bad creatures.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. You are totally not our first option. You're a reserve option just in case it doesn't work out. That's totally in character. I have a feeling nobody sees me as good in this game. Oh no. But yeah.
Okay. So yeah, she will need time to like comprehend the sacrifice, and well, is there anything else?
Nothing for you to comprehend, lady. We're going to find some, I don't know, mummy.
Do you know of any powerful
Horrible
artifacts
Oh yeah, there's that.
in the area?
Because we got to go.
Besides, the one under our feet.
Because we've got to go and rob it.
Well, one possibility is that this leech you were talking about,
Oh god, this guy.
from what I might know or suspect, usually these kind of creatures like to have some kind of additional power in their hands.
Okay.
Would this phylactery technically count as an artifact? Or would it not?
Well,
That might work. Or does it?
Well, I will answer this question on another session. I will need to check a few things out about the phylactery to see if this will work. Okay?
So we're back to square one. How are we going to
Alright.
get up to
And
that cat?
the other option is that, well, but if she will know about it, because fuck, I didn't create her character, so I don't know if she has any ranks in knowledge.
You just presume she has like 1 rank, just enough.
She'd probably know some religion and history, given
Well,
that she's a cleric.
she might have more information next time, but for now she says that, well, there these orcs and hill giants to the east, in Baliard's Fang, they might have something that might be useful to you.
A flying machine. That's just me hoping.
Yeah.
Then I guess we're going raiding.
And well, if you decide to go to the enemy fortress to steal that thing, even if it exists, we might, I would ask you kindly to wait one more day until Robert Augustus returns, and he might have something like an idea to, so that we might get two birds with one stone, as people say.
Fine, I'm happy to stay another day in town.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
so
might even
basically
get
you were
paid.
saying about these ingredients and so on, and please you can make perception checks.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh god.
Wow, I rolled a 2.
Yeah, luckily.
I rolled a 10.
Huge
Same team.
bonus.
We had terrible rolls.
I have horrible bonuses.
Well,
And
yeah,
more.
these like Lysander and Elm had a slight chance
Ocelot
if
doesn't have it in class, does he?
if they rolled better.
No one sees anything.
Yeah, while you were talking and you are completely sure that you are the only ones in the room, like you, head cleric, like everyone who needs to be here is here. And so you are absolutely completely surprised when a new voice rings out in the room, and a voice from someone who you do not see, and he says, well, I hear that talk with the keeper was pretty fruitful, won't you say? And for sure, Genkiro and I think Otiros, you realize that's the voice of Asmarius.
Mm. Have I met you before? I've totally forgotten about him.
I mean, you don't. Okay, so for sure, Genkiro knows him and he understands, like he recognizes his voice. You don't see him. Like you can guess that he might be invisible.
As soon as that happens, I start casting Detect Magic, though.
Okay. What do you need to succeed?
I mean, no, he simply, assuming that this guy doesn't have any kind of spell resistance.
As far as I know, it wouldn't even let me see him. It would just.
Yeah,
So
you could
where is-
you could yeah, I know, you could feel the magical aura and, for example, recognize what kind of magical school is active right now. Okay, so just
Recognize
give
what
me-
school? Hang on, I'll
I'd
just...
be able to like, most kind of pinpoint it. Eventually.
Sooner or later.
Spellcraft.
Okay, so yeah, you feel magical aura in the room, and you can
Hang on,
roll
I have to see
for
my roll.
false spellcraft.
Roll for initiative.
Um,
Woo!
Initiative. Wait a second. I have horrible initiative.
Oh, that
no,
was-
you don't roll for initiative.
Okay.
There
That
won't be
was
a
my-
fight.
That's my
That-
spellcraft roll 36.
That was a joke.
You don't
Okay.
think there'll be a fight?
Mm.
Okay, so
I turn around
Fre-
and punch Odoros.
Okay, so
Insta kill. Just crits me like perfect hit, insta kill.
yeah. Okay, so question: Lysander is rolling for spellcraft, but do you like detect? Do you cast detect magic?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Yes,
so Elm and Lysander are casting detect magic, and can you like remind me very quickly what's the DC for spellcraft to identify spell? Like
Hang on, just a second.
it's 15 plus spell
15
level, or
plus spell level, or 15 plus half cast level for a non-spell effect. So if it's just like a spell-like ability, I guess.
okay, so it's spell level, so it's 15 plus spell level. So give me a sec. Where were you?
You bastard.
Come on, I had it. Okay, so one spell. It's DC. Okay, so Yeah, you like both of you get the magical aura in the room, and you feel that it's like School of Illusion. But sadly, Elm, like you rolled, like you didn't beat the DC, like by 1, sadly. And but Lysander like knows fully that he feels this magic so greatly that he knows this is the better version of invisibility spell.
Oh, right. Okay.
And yeah, while the time goes, because I don't want to interrupt you while the time goes, and I don't know if you're gonna talk with him or not, you also like feel another school of magic.
Mm.
This is School of Evocation.
Uh-oh.
This is the School of Evocation and Conjuration, and you can roll because you can feel while the time goes. You can feel 2 more spells, and you can also roll spellcraft for them.
Okay.
Can I roll spellcraft?
Do you cast Detect Magic?
Nope.
Sorry, you don't feel these spells because
Do I?
they are already active.
So those are my 2 extra spellcraft rolls.
Okay, so give me a second to check if you beat the DC for them. Okay, so the first spell I told you was the Evocation spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, you successfully identify the first spell, that Evocation, and it's a spell of contingency.
Okie dokie.
Coward.
And second one, you don't identify.
But it's conjuration, I know.
Yeah, but you know it's conjuration.
Oh, actually, I can guess what this is anyway. With my amazing wizardly powers.
Oh no.
Okay, but still, okay, so that's the rolls. You like realize these spells are active over like few seconds. And question for you: do you like answer anything, or?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
What's this guy's name? Or I don't know it yet, do I?
Well, for now, not yet.
He's rather forgettable.
What's your name?
Say
Okay, so
your name.
for just to make things easier, you can hear a voice going, well, I see a few new faces, so for the sake of simplicity, my name is Asmarius.
Hey, Asmarius.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Hey,
Everybody's like,
Asmarius, drop the invisibility. I know you're there, pal.
I hold up my hand to shake his hand.
He just takes it by habit. You know, it's a kind of psychological habit by humans to take the hand if you do it right in front of them. Oh god, that'd be hilarious.
And say, greetings, Asmarius, or whatever his name was. I forget already.
He's a rather forgettable guy. Oh god.
Yeah.
Does he take my hand?
No, you don't feel any handshake. You hear a voice saying that I think it's best to avoid physical contact right now.
True. Any idea in the general direction where he is?
By the sound of his voice?
Well, he's not standing right next to you, and
As in because he's speaking and stuff, and that should give us some idea. Can I roll?
Yeah, sure. You can guess the
Because I just
General direction.
I need to know within 10 feet, ideally.
It's rather 15 or 20.
Okay.
Darn, I don't have any.
And
area
you are pretty
spells.
sure that if somebody tries to go closer, there might. Oh no, this guy says in character while he stays invisible. I would strongly suggest that we keep our distances. I'd like to avoid any kind of accidents.
Laser beams.
Yeah, me too. I want to avoid accidents, and I pull my bow out of my quiver. And my bow is in my quiver. It's an efficient quiver, so it actually.
Yeah. Everything fits in that bloody thing.
Well, you obviously know that this guy sees it and he says, Do you really wanna try this thing?
Not really, but if it comes to it, pal.
I just pull out my lance and, just in case.
Whistle for your horse.
It crashes through the priceless windows on the church and runs to my side. Oh god. Even better, smashes through the door, runs over as Marius and just comes up to me.
Anyway, if you want to talk rather than fight, we've got some information for you, so keep your ears open, right? Do you want to listen?
No, he says something like this. Please, if I wanted to kill you, I would have done while you were speaking with the
Boast. I don't care about your boasting, mate.
He rolled for intimidate, so yeah.
Oh, crikey. Oh, in that case, I might be.
What do you roll against intimidate? Is it like sense motive or something?
It
Hang on.
might be. I'm not sure. Or
The DC of the check is 10. No, he doesn't roll for intimidate. We roll to see if we are intimidated. For demoralizing.
well, but he has skill ranks in intimidation, so.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. Demoralizing is a standard action. It's 10 plus the hit dice plus the wisdom modifier. So he rolled a 31. I've got no chance. No.
Did you say 10 plus the hit modifier plus wisdom?
So it's 10 plus 7 plus your wisdom. None of us can beat 31.
Okay.
And he says.
10 plus what plus wisdom?
Yep.
Would you like to write it here on the side?
DC for him to beat was 10 plus your hit dice, so it's your level, so it's 7 plus your wisdom.
So mine's only like...
Wisdom score or wisdom mod?
Wisdom mod.
I was about to say, because otherwise with the wisdom score I'd be fine.
No, wisdom mod, none of us can beat it.
Blasted.
Because ours is going to be between 19 and 22 tops. Anyway, so fine. So in that case, we are all
horrified,
demoralized, shaken.
None of us wants to charge.
And he continues. Now, I see that you have seen the reason. I heard everything I needed, and I just come here to give you a small business proposition.
What?
Well, it's really simple. It occurred to me that the city you are in has quite a lot of problems, including orcs, hill giants and dragon to the east, and some kind of lich.
Don't forget yourself.
Please, I don't want to be your enemy, but I won't stop.
Well, you're going the wrong way about it. You're on a shit list at the moment.
What did you say?
I'm just giving a bit of talk to this guy.
I didn't hear you. Just.
Yeah,
Blasted.
he said something about scared shitless and.
Yeah. Oh well, continue.
Yeah,
well,
you were
the
saying?
deal is very easy. You give me the part of the artifact. I will keep it will be really safe with my hands, and in return, I will help you with dealing with this lich and the enemy fortress, and there be Forever peace in this land.
That's a terrible deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
if you listen to Head Cleric, Deloria says something that, don't you dare listen to him, he will use it for his own needs. You can't
Yeah,
give an artifact
no
to him.
sale. That sounds awful.
yeah. Are you sure you won't just be?
in case, I'm gonna
Are you
roll
sure?
sense motive.
Okay. Are you sure he doesn't just get obliterated by the artifact? I'm gonna roll a sense motive myself. Let me check.
Yeah, same.
Sense motive, yeah.
Well, I will roll. Well,
He has sillily high modifiers, I believe.
technically
He can
speaking,
counter it with his bluff, remember?
technically speaking, I should make this roll like not public,
You don't have
but
to. You don't have to because he can bluff and stuff anyway, can't he?
I mean, yeah, I'm making a bluff roll, but I'm just saying that's technically speaking, I think that on other sessions DMs are like making this secret.
You could just make it secret, then just write whatever he got.
Yeah,
But-
you're well within your rights to make it secret.
But
Yeah.
I think it might be interesting if I go
Yeah,
like
there
that.
is. Sillily high modifiers. Nearly made it. Nearly. Nearly. Not really.
The thing is, what we're learning from his modifiers is how,
Don't fuck with him.
yeah,
It also looks like he's a very good bluffer and intimidator.
I'm out of character. I'm having really good idea what he is, well, what his class is at least.
What?
I think
like a
you guys
bluffer?
actually told me he was a sorcerer earlier.
Well, the point is he's got insane charisma, doesn't he? Because of these, and he casts arcane spells.
Well,
at
no
the same
spoilers,
time.
but yeah, you can guess that he's probably one of the most like
He's an awesome sorcerer. He's got
dangerous, charismatic, intelligent persons in the whole world.
Probably.
He's not Gestalt, but he needs to have some upper edge if you decide to fight him like in one epic battle.
Yeah, no. So I will get that edge. Not today. Fine. Okay, look, your deal doesn't sound like a very good deal for us, nor indeed for the world, because you are aware we're not doing this for the good of our health. We're not going to destroy artifacts because we're just destructors. You know, it's not our idea of fun either. So, you've got an option yourself. If you want to see the world you live in destroyed, then by all means assemble the artifact and start swinging it around. But that won't really help you unless you plan to go to a different plane.
Oh well.
He could probably
Yeah.
make his own plane.
Bastard.
Anyway,
Do what you
Yep.
please. I won't bother you for a while now. I will find another way.
ready?
Enjoy your
Alright.
day. And
Yeah, good luck with that.
there is nothing more for him. Yeah, when you don't hear any voices more from him, like the Loria is like, she's not fuming, but she's visibly upset that she's like muttering something that he's like just like toying with us.
Oh, yeah, of course he was toying with us. I detected he had a contingency spell on him. If we'd have managed to hit him or hurt him, he'd have presumably teleported away. Cowardly.
There's probably
Yeah, of course.
the "Have a nice day" was probably the trigger word or whatever.
But it doesn't need a trigger word. I'm saying this because partly out of character knowledge, but in fact he made such a good spellcraft roll, and he's got an intelligence of 23 that I can say it for him. The contingencies would have triggered a conjuration spell, and teleportation comes under conjuration, so you can just assume that that's what he'd have done. Anyway, the point is he's out of our league at the moment, so we best either kind of put him to the back of our mind and not really worry about him. If he wanted to kill us, he could have done straight away. So he's not doing it at the moment. So who cares?
Oh well.
Seems reasonable.
Obviously, we've got to kill him soon. Well, one of these days.
Well, how big was the explosion again?
The radius of the blast, if you go with the destruction of the fragment, is from 100 to 150 kilometers.
And what is the force of that blast, would you say?
Well, analogy to our real life, it's like nuke. A very powerful one.
Dude, we
So
could do
basically
it.
a Tsar bomb.
We could do it in any place which is full of high-powered people.
Huh.
I sincerely think the Abyss is a great choice.
You really don't like demons, do you?
Why would I like demons? They suck.
Oh well.
I can't
And
literally
besides-
do that.
Sometimes in the literal sense.
Yeah, and besides, I'm an elf, you know. I like beautiful things.
I
You don't mind genocide or anything.
Well,
can't let you
yeah,
do that.
but that's because
because that would
non-elves are just
upset the
not that
balance
important.
between good and evil.
I'm one of the good guys. Sort of.
Kind of. In a sense.
Yeah, I was assuming that your discussion about genocide and Abyss was in character, so
Yes, it was in character.
you hear like like the head cleric like
Oh, sorry about that.
yes,
Look,
I'm guessing.
we are people who have an important mission. Our high priestess, and sometimes we have to make pragmatic decisions.
I was not like referring to your ideas. I was just kinda wondering if that's everything from today. Do we need to discuss anything more before Augustus comes tomorrow and we can decide if you wanna go to that fortress and
No, we're going to wait till August. Although, one more thing. As Augustus is coming tomorrow, presumably there's a party tonight ready for him to come back. Do you have any tickets? Well, come on, guys. We've got to wait till tomorrow. We may as well do something fun this evening.
Oh, bloody well. We're probably going to get killed by an explosion anyway. Let's do it.
Why?
well
Yeah.
they
Yeah, why the fuck not?
I don't know about the party, but I get the feeling that if when Robert returns and with some of his soldiers, they will probably have some sort of not official, but like party in the tavern, like that they managed to survive.
Robert's going to have a party in the tavern. That's very, for the people.
Soldierific.
It's
Yeah.
very democratic.
Yeah, typical soldier party.
Socialist. One might say very socialist.
Yeah.
And she looks at Genkiro, and some of you like are. I think Robert considers some of you his friends, so there should be no problem to like be a part of this party.
Wicked will do that. All right.
I think it'd be
Sounds-
awesome if a bar brawl broke out.
But that probably will happen during the evening next day, and before that we will have meeting with him and the rest of the city council.
Okay, so the rest of the day is ours. All right, thank you very much, High Priestess. We'll be out.
Indeed.
As always, I thank you for your deeds, and I hope that everything will be well in the future.
Sure. We're going to have to kill a lot of people, though. Anyway, bye.
Bye.
Bid you farewell.
So, guys, what
See you
what shall we-
soon.
So, presumably leave the temple, and we got the evening to kill. I don't know.
Before you continue, I'm guessing we need to decide what's going on with our new party member.
Wasn't he in there?
You know
I
what?
wasn't.
You know what?
I'm-
You know what? We can retcon this shit because for a moment everybody forget that he was in the other place and we roleplayed this thing like he was with you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So no, I forgot about it. You forgot about it. No worries. Let's just say that we reckon this thing that he's
Well, the
with
point
you.
is, I was in the city at the time, and I'm a member of the Eternal Wanderers, so I certainly knew him. So you know.
Yeah, no problem. Like you can safely easily explain how and why you've met and well you were together. Just do not stress on small things.
Yeah, sure.
Do not overcomplicate stuff.
So, guys, we may as well do something tonight while we're waiting. Get ready for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
How strong is this Robert guy they keep talking about?
He's the captain of the guard.
Well, he's the captain
So
of
like
the
level
watch.
2 or 3 or something like that.
No. Like out of character, like the template for City Watch captain is like level 7 or 8 because you know they have some experience but they usually stay inside of the city walls so they don't get too much experience like the
So-
adventurers do.
Otteros should be able to beat him up easily if he wanted to, but we probably don't want to.
No. Why would I want that?
Well,
No.
for now he's like some people know from this party know that he's considering them as an ally and vice versa. So
Oh, is it? So let's go.
I
and make
whisper
some-
something under my breath.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Nobody
go.
hears it.
It is not in a language you'd be able to understand anyways.
Okay.
Oh, really? What language?